Icarus. Old save, decent start. We are in Styx. And this is my second character, Airfilter, not test subject or Squiggles. He has been brought back in to cover Styx, because my main used to be in Styx, but now has to go into Prometheus. You will eventually start seeing Prometheus one of these days, but for now, let's continue on with the Styx. So, as you can see, there is a mission selected. We are in no position to do said mission. We lack proper resources. There is a way to get the proper resources. But first, we need to go grab stuff. This is the entrance to the pathway to my iron mine. As you can probably tell, it's a bit on the raggedy side. Oh, and I'm gonna need, actually, you know what we need? We need to go to the titanium deposit instead. Also, I just want to say, a river is a really great place to get lots of power and spoiled plants. It's actually good to empty these out, because if they get too full, if they get like 45 spoiled plants, they jam up. I haven't seen issues with their with the inventories on those if it gets full, but if it gets clogged with spoiled plants, it gets as an issue. So yeah, I'm gonna take this and this. Actually, we need to take the shovel for a second, because apparently we don't have any, shall we say, dirt. So you'll notice that Airfilter is equipped with weapons that you don't normally see on either my main or test subject, because that he was designed for use with the spear. I kind of want to have a guy that's proficient in each of those types of weapons. So he is primarily responsible for spears, and also kind of that way. So it's like I can make, like, you know, because in the talent trees you can get bonuses for your weapons. So like for here, like I can have increased durability and increased durability down there, and like knives, where is it? Like here can get felling damage for knives, which I have on my main, and then like test subjects working on getting the stuff for the bow side. My main has a lot in sword and like a ton in firearm. It's just so that like with like the spears, the knives, and then the bows, it's just so that like they get bonuses, so that they're in a higher quality when they're made. Is the reason why I'm doing it the way I am. Probably should put some resources. Oh, I was headed to the biofuel, so I need to put this in there anyway. There is a flamethrower in here, but that requires something else to really give it the punch it needs. Alright, so we're gonna take Bosch. He also needs to be upgraded, gosh darn it. Hold on. Where is that? There's a wolf. It is underneath. That happens a lot with this base, is I get stuff underneath. I missed. Thankfully, I can track where these go because they're highlighted. You're just kind of giving up. There you go. It's really hard to use the javelin, but they do high damage, which is the trade-off. Oh, the piranha doesn't want to take a bite out of me. Sad. So let's put the shovel back up. There's Bosch. So Bosch is sort of like Xeno. He's, you know, been in this world for a long time and just happened to survive a lot. Okay, Bosch, I need you to back up so I can get out. Actually, I need to put some meat in the thing. Hooray for useless notifications that come up on your computer. Alright, so I gotta remember where it is. I think it's down over here. But let's head down. The one like really good thing about like spears is that like to make a weapon it's just a couple sticks. Yeah, just like sticks and fiber. So like for like the javelins, it's really easy to get ammo. And like there's a legendary like javelin launcher, which is like really appealing because again, I have issues with ammo. I wouldn't have issues with ammo with that. Okay, that one's short. So short can... That wasn't even named properly. We don't have a lot of ammo. There is a character that I can pop in and out whose sole purpose is to make gunpowder, so my main doesn't have to move. Like basically this guy, his sole purpose is to hop between between Styx and Olympus and get gunpowder made for the other one so I don't have to waste sulfur. I wouldn't mind wasting sulfur if I had a deep ore drill. I don't know where there is, well, in Olympus I know where there's sulfur, a deep ore deposit of sulfur. The problem is that is very much inconvenient because that's all the way in the Riverlands and the base is in the forest. But basically it's just like, so if you invest in the gardening tree, So if you invest in this, you can get this ability here, which allows you to make gunpowder from fertilizer and charcoal, and it gives you 10 per. So it is a really good deal on that. So that's why I always invest in making fertilizer. It's mostly not even for the plant, it's mostly just for the other stuff that are really useful. Trying to get better firearms, even though we can't really use firearms right now. Well, I have a decent amount of ammo, but ease. Great way to clog your inventory. It's copper and copper for days in this mine. Haven't carved a lot out of this. Oh, exotics. So I'm gonna take this out. Alright, we have Bosch, so he can take some of the lifting. This is iron, copper, iron. So just iron and copper in this. What outside is the titanium. Okay. 5 worker bees, no wonder why I'm encumbered. So we got some decent stats on Bosch. Titanium drill's doing its job. Now we can head back to base. Oh, it got dark, but not as dark as my base. So that's kind of nice. It's just going to be hard to navigate when we get back. That's a Monster Hunter reference, that name there. I thought there was exotics somewhere in that chest. Yep, there they are. Alright, so there is a thing that pod outside, so we can get these sent out right away and get credit for them. Whoa, bro. They're all kind of clingy to the same spot. I think part of the problem is Bosch is still following commands. One of the cool things with exotics is that when you put them in one of these pods and then they go up, all players in the world get credit for the same amount.
Clear area. Only departing.
Yeah, so these are the abilities that you get from having a tusker and a buffalo. They give you those aurora effects, which is really nice. Just to kind of give you a little bit of an edge. Alright, well that's going to do it for episode 1 of this. I'll see you guys next time though, where we continue on, and remember, if you like what you see, to like and subscribe.